In the year 2025, AI is starting to become a more regular tool used to support, create, and define new ways to take in media. AI has a lot of upsides, such as being easily accessible, virtually used in every modern browser, and helps playlists tailored to personal preference. As good as this may sound for the average person, it will really affect the media industry on a more impactful scale. Data protection concerns about unauthorized access sharing or misuse of personal and sensitive data is used to train AI models. Difficulties in determining who is responsible when AI systems cause harm, particularly if discussion-making process is a black box. What is a black box? Well, it's an AI system where inputs and outputs are visible to the internal logics of reasoning for decision-making, but it is privatized so the public cannot see this information, therefore making it a wee bit, bad. Breaches, property issues, copyright, liability, reputational damage, and adapting to rapid technology changes. This is all negatives on AI, basically, and how you can, you as an audience, is protected legally. How audiences consume media in the new AI world. If you're on social media, I am more sure that you have seen AI videos on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube Shorts. These videos seem like harmless fun, but they are in fact breaching contemporary privacy laws. Sora has found a way by working around them where it's called Cameo. It's a cameo feature, which allows users to insert themselves into AI-generated videos. OpenAI requires explicit user consent to generation scanning to block content that violates policies, including non-consensual intimate imagery, which is NCII, hate symbols, explicit content, and the realistic description of minors. The system is designed to block the use of public features, likeness, without personalization, and honors takedown requests from intellectual properties and IP holders, as Chris mentioned earlier on. While these measures are in place for safety, the system is not foolproof, and some users have reported the ability to find ways around the guardrails with carefully crafted prompts. OpenAI has started its commitment to ongoing involvement and protection in its safety. Now I would like to move on to what a member of the public thinks of AI and how does AI affect every day?
So, Mark, I've asked you to come on today. As you know yourself, you were once a student. Compared to when you were doing your course to now, how has AI evolved in the media industry?
Well, I'd say AI since its inception has constantly been present in the media industry, but it wasn't being used quite like how it is being used now. Whenever I was in school, not at least for academic means, for students anyway. People probably did use it, but it wasn't as widely accepted as a go-to method for people to help study. So I would say maybe not AI changed so much itself, but it's definitely became more popular. And well, it has changed, it got smarter, it's got a lot smarter, but it's more to do with the fact that I think more people are using it nowadays because of programs like ChatGPT, where it's a lot easier for the average consumer to access AI, when back in the day it was specific programs that weren't really consumer grade.
Do you think people have enough protection and safety concerns relating to AI and how it's used?
No, I don't think so. Not here in the UK anyway. For a long time, the digital hygiene in this country it's in a case where it's at a point where there's constantly just cyber attacks, and I think AI is just going to be another aspect that's going to be a victim to that, and it's more important than AI in the context of AI because it is holding everyone's information. It is responsible for categorizing and
enough protection towards it when it's being used on the likes of social media and globally.
No, I don't think there is enough protection on people's information in regards to how AI holds it and stores it, because as I've said before in the past, it's not invincible. These programs can be deconstructed and reverse engineered. People can get into the code that makes them so smart, and from there they can access pretty much any information they want, that if it's being stored by AI, that is. And I just think the government we have has enough digital hygiene to really hold back the amount of attacks on AI. I really think it should be a human administered job in terms of collecting data and storing data, because of how sensitive the information is.
I totally agree with you, Mark, and I thank you for your time, and I think your opinions on AI are great. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
governments and media industries use it more mainstream. As of writing this, there is no universal legal requirement for all movies to declare if AI has been used in a film. However, various industry bodies, governments, agencies, and some jurisdictions are creating rules and guidelines around using AI. The Academy of Motion Pictures, Arts and Science, which presents the Oscars, has stated that films using AI can still win awards, but is actively considering making AI disclosure mandatory for Oscar submissions. So basically, you can't lie to the Oscars anymore, which is good. That's a positive. For purely AI-generated content and evolving industry standards and regulations are pushing towards mandatory disclosure for various purposes. Yet just as recently as 2025, actually this month, Elon Musk has said on his site X, where this is about Grok. Grok is an AI service at the minute that is taking the world by storm negatively, as there is no protection behind explicit images being used online. As of January 12, 2026, the United Kingdom and other countries are actively considering putting even more restrictions on the internet access of AI tools.
The Data Act, passed last year, made it a criminal offence to create or request the creation of non-consensual intimate images. And today, I can announce to the House that this offence will be brought into force this week.
This may cause harm to individuals who use AI in their everyday. Only recently, Elon Musk's AI Grok, like I mentioned, a self-working automated AI that responds to users' prompts through chats, is under deep water for having little to zero safeguarding tools put in place towards sexualization of personal images. ITV and the BBC have conducted independent research and interviews with victims of Grok, as the public needs to basically know what's going on, because it's not right. It's not right whatsoever. What did Elon Musk do behind all this? He put it behind a paywall. It now costs $14.99 to use Grok on X. So he has basically put this tool, a very dangerous tool, behind people who can only afford it. Not good. And for my closing argument, I would like to just basically say, no, I do not think in the present day there is a protection of AI. There is no legal boundary for governments to follow for the people to basically know how they can use AI. As far as everyone knows, they can just use the AI whatever the way they want. But the UK is actively considering on banning AI tools like ChatGPT, Sora 2, and all of these because of the dangers that it could cause to people and privacy and protection behind them. Thank you for listening. I've been Jake McDermott.